Holy crap, I don't think anybody saw this coming. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. We just got to 2024 here, and wow. IP Masquerena, quarter century secret rares, as of last night into this morning, have blasted off to $400. Now, what's going on here? You know, we had, everybody wants the Starlight. You know, the Starlight's going to be the best. You know, nobody's going to go buy out the quarter century secret. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. It happened. All right, welcome to the reality check. The situation here, everybody. 2024 rocketing off here. You know, things were starting to look a little bit calmer here. And then you see, once again, these quarter century secret rares blasting off. And you now have two quarter centuries that are hitting over $300 easily. And they're both SP and IP. Waifu tax, incredibly good in the meta. And fan favorite cards. Weird. That's very strange that those three things line up. And, they said that quarter centuries wouldn't actually, withstand the test of time. I did agree with that. We did know that SP would break the mold. That was a matter of time, Everybody in a literal clown car knew that SP was bound to happen eventually. Meta-relevant cards, everybody. It happens. So should you be absolutely dumbfounded or shocked? No, all right. The expensive market is the expensive market, and it amazes me that people still don't really understand this. Like, they're just confused as they look around and they're like, wow, I can't believe people have this much money. Yeah, well, you gotta remember, the world is a much larger place than just yourself existing. You are just one part of the many, and you would be surprised how Yu-Gi-Oh! Players want to go. Quarter century wanteds are now $250. Come on, Robbie. You got something good out here to tell me? I'm not made of money. What's going on here? Well, I'm here to report on the bling today because this is crazy to see. Once again, I personally did not think that wanteds would hit a wall of about $250. I think as of filming this, I saw $247.50. So after tax, after shipping, you're definitely over $250 at this point. But once again, people want to play meta. The craziest part about all of this is, if you were to bling out SP's 500, hold on, I gotta grab the calculator for this. So 500 plus 400 plus 750. Let's go Doomsday Star for what? 200. Diabell Star for 150. You're already over $2,000, and what is that? 6 cards? 7 cards at this point in time? Think about the cost of the meta, right? Just for shiny stuff. And then you wonder why people lose their minds when they get their deck stolen. This is why you don't really try to go down the bling approach, or you get one card that you like. I think my more favorite recent card in higher rarity has been Doomsday Star. But realistically, I don't think any of us are going to spend $750 on wanteds. Now, if you had wanteds, you picked them up when they were $120, $130 on pre-order, which good job if you did. All right, now this is where you turn around and you're like, give me my free money, please. I will take my free nuggies. All right, absolutely. You cash out of that with the absolute quickness, and you call it a day. You don't even look back, I feel like. So your first two major reports of the day are Bling Central. Next up are Age of Overlord boxes. Hit over $100. Okay, well, yeah, no crap, Robbie. We knew this. As of filming, they're $130 now. And you look around, you're like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Product's not worth buying, they said. Yu-Gi-Oh! Product is awful. This is god-awful. Yeah, I agree with you. But the problem is there will always be a winner and a loser. And I've got another video coming out where we talk a little bit more about the how the new year is looking for the game and things like that. But let's be realistic here at this point. Age was the best set of the year. Rarity no. We're not doing that today. All right. Rarity Collection was good for distributing old cards and making sure that players could get them. Age was your power creep, the next stage, and all of the new cards that you gotta buy. You gotta go buy your brand new car, all right? You can still do all the old stuff, but if you want the new bells and whistles and things like that, you gotta upgrade, all right? That's just the inevitability at this point. That's what age brought to the table. Also, to be honest with you, enough people were looking at those $100 age boxes going, I kind of want to take the chance and open these, which I don't blame you. Looking at $100 and you're like, hey, we could pull QCR, we could pull an SP Little Knight. I've seen a lot of winning stories out here with potentials for SP Little Knights. Cheers, by the way, to 2024 and the best products of 2023, driving everything down the crapper. It's really reached that point. $130 a box, man. That's crazy to think about, though. Right? Now, this next one is hilarious. Chaos Angel did the straight down into the crapper, which I've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks, going, hey, we're in the danger zone. Maze is right here on the horizon. All right? Konami is very notorious for putting something in a set that is a reprint, and I've been very, very vocal talking about Chaos Angel and how if it gets reprinted, that $90 price tag just blows up in your face. If you were spending $90 on this card, all right, and it gets reprinted, expect the I told you so video, because following Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game of trends, all right? You can follow the pattern. It does not take a genius to see the things that Konami is going to pull out here. Now, they will break the mold every once in a while, and that's a good thing. That now means that, our stagnant curve, we can, kind of get shaken up and challenge some of the craziness that is out here. I do fully expect Abomination's Prison and Quem to both be two things that we could also look forward to in this set, but Chaos Angel, seeing that spin down here tells me that other people are believing the same thing that I'm thinking out here, that, we could see this potential downward swing on this thing, and then people are just going to look around absolutely dumbfounded and shocked. It wouldn't surprise me at this point. Like I said, this game is very, very notorious. If you pay attention to the patterns, you will get rewarded for it, all right? But do you realistically think Chaos Angel is going to get reprinted? Because I do think so. It gives them the chance to print it in the higher rarity and a collector's rare, and then bum it down into a lower rarity. So you get two birds with one stone, and that seems like the very Konami thing to want to do at this point. You know what I mean? And I want to give a shout out here to Prodigy Wakashi, the super heavy samurai scales, kind of doing some interesting things right now. Actually, the scales have been on a upward tick as of late. Just Wakashi, actually. And I was thinking about this, I was like, I heard a few people talking about, hey, we can play Centurion with this, we can pendulum some. I guess seems like something that you could do, but realistically, is it a good idea? I mean, yeah, the scales are universally generic. The TCG really didn't do anything to them, but besides some Earth toolbox pile, the possibility of wanting to explore, maybe some little fun unload your hand pendulum decks. Spending $9, $10 post tax and shipping for a set of these. I don't know. I feel like Wakashi's one of those cards that will eventually get reprinted into a higher rarity. But if you're looking for immediate value, just to kind of justify the purchase, I don't know if it's there. It's one of those cool engines that you get with the game that you can definitely explore and have a little bit more fun with, for sure. But I don't know. It's an interesting little trend to kind of notice that the super heavy samurai, that players are believing in that of all things right now. So, holy crap. Welcome to 2024, the era of bling. All right, and remember, no matter what people say, people will spend money on this game, all right? I think we've definitely shown that at this point. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.